Evening all, afternoon on the East Coast. This is another International Twilight Struggle League match. No, let's not open 4-5. What am I doing with my life? Right. Let's talk to our opponent as well. So we're playing someone on the East Coast. I'll open 4-4-1. Don't have independent reds. Yada yada yada. Looks like I'm ops rich, which is nice. What's the obvious headline? NASA, I guess, to defend against and event CIA before expanding, although I don't have decol or D-style anyway. So it looks like we'll go NASA and an initial coup of Italy probably, but let's see how it pans out. So yes, Kevin is a relatively new player on play deck. We haven't met before. So yes, this is ITSL organised by Baskmex. I'm on around game 14, I think, of my 20. Last game in the Reddit Twilight Struggle League, I think, is this coming Monday. Me and Jimmy playing for bottom of the table. Someone had to be. I've been chewed up and spat out in that league. So anyway, yeah, we'll open NASA. We'll get a coup in on Italy, ideally, and then hopefully a coup on Italy as well. Let's see how he opens. 4-3-3? No, 4-4-2. Okay. So we'll event NASA, and let me plug in the rest of the cards. So we've got NASA, we've got Blockade, we've got Purge and NTB, the Neutrals, Warsaw Pact, Fidel, CIA, and what's my 8th card? I've already forgotten. No, it gets defected. That's not necessarily the end of the world. I might change tack now and coup Iran. Blockade? Did I forget Blockade? No, I didn't forget Blockade. Comic-Con. Yeah, I'm ops rich. So NASA gets defected. It's good to know. I may try to hold Purge then, although unless I use the China card, I can't hold Purge and Blockade. Can I? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. But that's an option. Alright, we will start with the nuclear test ban coup on Iran. Alright, he'll counter coup that, which means holding Red Scare is now not likely to happen. Here it comes. That settles that then.
Our first designer is 44-year-old Tally, a furniture restyler from Buckinghamshire. I've got polystyrene coat. Oh, okay. Yeah, nice and easy, and I've got the adhesive.
Okay, so we'll break West Germany and play into Afghanistan to give him the choice. France or Pakistan.
Tally will be showcasing her creativity in a living room that was all shades of beige, which judges Sophie and Daniel took a look at before Tally got started.
Oh, these are rather big beasts, aren't they? This room could be greatly improved with a better layout.
We could make this work better if there was a clever little bit of spatial planning going on in this room. The big challenge is how to deal with the television.
Tally's been asked to bring in some bling with a glamorous and decadent design.
This is a really exciting week for Tally. I know this is the opportunity for her to...
This will give him something to chew over. Because obviously with Suez and de Gaulle not played yet.
Gold, quite literally, with a champagne and purple colour
Let's see what he chooses.
cream carpet. She plans to add
Okay, so we'll take
chandelier,
Pakistan.
gilt mirrors and frames, all of which she explained to her client Dawn before she got going.
This is the opulent, sophisticated hotel chic. No boards.
Tally knows she needs to impress, as Sophie and Daniel will be judging each client presentation once all 3 designers have pitched.
This is going to be...
We could... It's unorthodox, but we could event Purge and then event Blockade if we think we see enough 4-op cards come out. Okay, so he drops Middle East scoring for the points, which is nicely done.
TV, hopefully will go on the wall. And what I'm going to do is disguise the TV and make it into a...
So choices here.
Oh, right, fabulous. I thought what a good layout would be content, but don't worry, it's not going to stay like that. It's going to be painted.
It's perfect. It is.
I feel like crying.
Oh dear. Right. So we want to ditch CIA, but we don't necessarily want him to put an op into France first.
Dawn's dazzled, but will the judges be?
Well, I like the colour scheme, and I kind of don't mind the layout. It's pretty tried and tested. We're not seeing anything new here.
And my concerns are that she's meeting the client's expectations. A great designer gives more than that.
What other options do we have? We can put 3 in France and get him to Truman plan it.
Has spotted a problem.
How much paint have you got? I've got that tin I gave you. It's a 5 litre.
This is not ideal, and if he shows out Truman plan here, he makes me look like an idiot.
It takes 2 colours. You may just pick up. It takes 3 colours.
Right.
I've got none.
I did think about buying a grey to go on
Yeah.
first. Would that be better?
It depends how dark you want the colour to be. Like,
It needs to be opulent. I want it like an aubergine.
I kind of feel like he might hold it, because otherwise he would have just put all 3 in France and left 1 out of West Germany. So, I don't know. If I think he's got it, why did I play is the question.
Our second design challenger is 28-year-old industrial textile weaver Craig from Burnley.
He does not have it. And if he wants to opt-swap, let's use the China card here.
A room designer, actually, he quite likes to do in his own home. But being a good designer is about being well-rounded and versatile.
I do not know if this is ideal. I don't know if I'm ops-warring over nothing here. But I'm ahead in Asia.
Was a neglected dining cum music room.
Oh, the layout in here is rather, should we say, interesting. I know that's obviously a temporary measure, garden table with a nice bit of fabric, but kind of shoved in the corner, this whole room's just got no flow.
Craig's homeowners want to get that flow back with a colourful and textured Parisian boho scheme.
I'm really interested to see how Craig is going to interpret this brief. I mean, they're wanting something that's pretty on trend, quite high-end, very, very stylish.
The look that they're after is about clashing colours, clashing furniture, and yet keeping it as one look. I wonder how he's going to
So we'll get rid of CIA.
Well, he's going to give it a good go. Craig's interpretation of bold boho
And we'll pop another one in France
is textures, fabrics and furniture
to prevent
green colour scheme.
Truman Doctrine.
Natural lighting elements, which he hoped would impress his clients.
And obviously if he doesn't coup and plays into Thailand, Defcon will go up and we can coup there. So let's see if he mismanages Defcon.
I think maybe a touch lighter might be
Yeah.
a touch lighter.
Yeah, that's fine. Yeah, I can always neutralise it slightly by adding white paint into it if it's too much. Hopefully, if I can still fit
He does not, and he gets a nice big fat 6.
your permission, I'd like to try and dye it black.
And the mood board, it looks quite traditional.
Yeah, okay. I think when you find
Bless you.
the natural lamps, the lamps can have a very sort of boring might fit on it. I think with the other items that I'm bringing in, I think it really come up absolutely fantastic in here. I'm feeling pretty confident. You seem to like the design.
Despite revealing blockade, we're still going to event it to push out
What a beautiful brief.
D-Style and D-Col if we can.
But, oh, you know, those colours, they're not very exciting. They're quite old-fashioned.
And he's dyeing that leather chair into black. And I'm just wondering why, because there's no relationship with that and the rest of the scheme at all.
Unaware of the judge's reservations. First on the to-do list, a musical makeover for the bookshelf.
So the game hasn't started fantastically rosy,
Hopefully get you to cut some music notes out.
but we'll see how it pans out. We started to get slightly ahead in Europe. We're briefly ahead in Asia, but Indo-Pakistani War and all the China card can cause flippy trouble.
Children's author and illustrator from Whitburn.
Okay, so he levels up that way.
To have left after the first round. But I was
So Captured Nazi is a decent headline.
There was quite a lot that I didn't achieve. Ali's the master of detail. I mean, the cushions and textiles she produces are just gorgeous.
Because we didn't get any access cards.
The whole scheme.
So let's event Captured Nazi. And I got De Gaulle,
Fireplace looks a bit sad.
Marshall and US Japan. So eventing Marshall after I've taken Greece, Turkey, Portugal.
Have a big rail and have the curtains on the outside.
All the way to the floor.
So as I don't have a decent coup target at DEFCON 3, I might forego the coup initially.
featuring a new fireplace centerpiece and window treatment.
So I might go 1 Pakistan, 3 South Korea with US, Japan.
Ideas she had to run with
Then
clients Olga and John.
use the event of Korean War. Ah, what? That's one into France?
Treatment here, so we've got
NATO's not in place, so that's not such a
to
frightening headline.
and come down either side. I'm going to make a window seat. And then if we look at the fireplace with a panel, this is a poster from the RHS.
Okay.
It's a botanical drawing.
What do you think of this?
Yeah, I like that.
Do you? You don't think it's too patterned and too flowery?
No, because it's only a smallish panel.
Right, we'll do that.
Details on the cushions.
We're basically forcing him to use Indo-Pakistani war.
Sort of, and putting your feet up.
That's the bit that I'm the most uncertain about. The slippers and the...
So containment AR6.
Creator. And I'm being creator.
If he breaks France, we can event de Gaulle and just seal the deal. But we're talking
It's not contemporary. I'm a bit uncertain.
we want to take Portugal, Greece, and Turkey, and we'll do that with de Gaulle, Fidel, and Marshall Plan. Really, containment AR6 blockade. We need to event this turn to force out decoll, and event Korean War for Milops if he gets there first.
Temporary look. And I'm not seeing that at the moment, and I don't think they are either.
It's going to look like a museum.
But Anne thinks she knows best.
I think the clients were a little bit unsure about the use of the fireplace panel.
We're just going to be racing country count in Asia,
And I'm going to
which is a little disheartening.
with what's I planned. So you have the mood board, and I've got a copy of all of the elevations for you. That's just
The only place I've seen a mood board before is in Always Sunny.
Started on that controversial fireplace panel. But there's a problem. For that panel you've cut, how about your
He's probably cogitating unnecessarily here, to be perfectly frank.
so.
You need to work out how low you can bring this down, but still not interfere with your
He's unlikely to get domination in Asia, and he's just trying to avoid losing it.
See what it looks like. I've only got
Although he might be deciding whether to pump one of the Koreas,
it would be really bad.
but that would just be giving the China card back. Of course, the downside of eventing blockade is by having handed the China card, he can still hold D-style.
was being scrutinised for the client presentation judging.
So that's a bit blech.
Lucky I came first to the judging.
Well, I feel like having avoided Truman, I should just count my blessings.
Come first.
Pretty confident, but you don't know, do you? See how it goes.
Bit anxious. I did try and improve on last time, and I felt that the board was much more comprehensive.
With one designer going home at the end of this project, how well the judges rate their presentation skills.
So I'm not going to be able to race country count with Warsaw Pack, so I played that in turn 1. He's definitely chewing it over. Okay, well, he's giving me a country. Oh, very wise, very wise. Deny my access to Turkey for a single AR.
You need to slightly up your game.
Craig, we really loved the designs that you had using bare wood in that scheme.
Okay, so we'll do that. We'll start advancing in Asia as well.
I'm not sure your board really did that.
And you gave a really comprehensive and beautiful presentation. Both of us rather love this arts and crafts.
I mean, if he events Independent Reds and then events Truman Doctrine, we're quite happy with that situation, especially with Warsaw Pact not out.
The first prize absolutely has to go to Anne. Brilliant board. One of the best we've seen. Exquisitely illustrated. Very, very professional. Well done. So you guys, Anne set the bar, and what I recommend is you both have a look and then to improve.
Catty.
That's helped my confidence, but I think what's in my head at the moment is that I steamrolled the clients a bit, so a bit anxious about that.
Brilliant work. I tried my best, don't want to.
We may coup Lebanon and try and keep DEFCON high so we can coup on Thailand
We were at the bottom last
turn
time,
3,
so she's really cranked
which
it
is
up.
another option.
This is proof that the competition's changing all the time, and I'll just have to crank it up a little bit more.
But I think we're being handed domination of Europe here and we should seize it.
But the social mix. Grand three-story semis.
Yeah, of course, he can't actually coup to drop DEFCON, which is weird. Oh well.
Green space was just as important for residents' well-being, particularly when down in a smog-filled city. Life expectancy could be as low as 40 years.
So we may use containment AR6 to coup Lebanon.
10% of the entire state.
So, let's see what he's... Okay, so he's forcing out cards this way. Oh, he's giving me D-Star back. Yeah, that's easy enough.
It's the great outdoors that's inspired Anne's
Okay, so he's thinking he's denying my access that way, but obviously he's not.
builder to figure out the fireplace poster. She gets started on the soft furnishings.
I'm making the seat cushion. I haven't made a window seat before. It's a bit awkward because I'm using a quilt chopped up, but I reckon that quilt would actually be much softer than making a cushion.
We'll do that, and we'll use Marshall Plan to finish Europe off. Korean War to take India. Containment coup Lebanon to get access back in.
I'm going to be making oriental bunting.
And then that keeps DEFCON at 4 to be able to coup on Thailand. Ideally in turn 3, because I don't think he's holding Asia scoring here. Would have dropped it in AR1.
And I would have much rather she'd have spent the time doing some doors on there. Would have had a much better visual impact on this room. I think she spent too long doing all the pretty bits and not actually thinking of the overall big picture.
Here you are, first day, focusing on cushions when there's a big project out there to do with.
I may have, I've got to overprotect France as well, mind, because of... Oh, does he have a 4? Because he's got the China card. If he ditches the China card before the end of the turn, I'm alright. Because all the other 4-up cards have gone.
I'm here to push. I don't
I was thinking about him tapping France and then Trumaning.
want to let go of the creativity.
When day one, and Anne is already
Making cushions.
making cushions, worrying about the details. It's a bit like Nero fiddling while Rome is burning.
Oh, look! It looks like it's got plants growing out of it. That looks lovely.
Also getting to grips with upholstery. Craig.
So, Middle East is a disaster, but we can get access with a... Okay, great. Here comes the China card. So I don't need to worry about France being tapped.
The internet for just over £20.
So here goes Portugal.
The homeowner's traditional English Chesterfield for his Parisian boho scheme.
Gonna need a few core.
We'll give him Marshall Plan, and we'll start racing country count over there, because we've also taken Asia. And we've got the China card back.
About his choices in round 1, despite going
And France can't be tapped. And Indo-Pakistani walls are both 6s now.
Warning! They wanted peaceful tranquility. They're getting totally.
So now we'll coup Lebanon with Korean War and use containment flip Lao to get to 7 countries. And we've still got Vietnam revolts to come in.
Really knows what she likes, and she's got lots.
So we might be able to keep our noses ahead.
Do you think you're really hitting this brief?
I do think I've hit it on, yeah, definitely. I think when it comes together,
What 3-up cards are left? East European unrest is gone, hasn't it? I didn't count off. No.
I think it's
So we've not seen 5-year plan or NORAD,
Craig doesn't really have a very
socialist governments or Suez. So blockade's not quite ready to play.
Rough, raw style. It might come up with something that looks really interesting, which we have never seen before.
something that judges have definitely seen before from Tally is painted furniture. And she's at it again.
Painting is my thing, so it'd be a great shame if I didn't incorporate
I think
that.
so. There are some cave people who would beg to differ.
Paint colour that came into question in round 1.
love it, love it, love it.
So if he starts racing on country count here, he's got to go Benelux, Denmark, fight for Austria and Finland.
It's a pleasing final look.
If I can stay ahead in one or the other, I can live with it, I think. And like I said, I want to keep DEFCON up so I can coup Thailand next turn. Because it looks like Asia scoring's not coming out.
Nothing does that, quite frankly, than a really deep purple. It's quite tried and tested. So what's your original spin going to be?
I'm upcycling some furniture, and it's not purple. Also, I'm going to be making some 3D boxes that look like picture frames, and the TV is going to be framed so it's not the
So let's see what he does. If he races country code in Europe, I could tap West Germany.
Rather tacky, and there's far too many shopable items and. Oh,
But again, I think he would have dropped Europe scoring before playing Romanian abdication in that case.
Inventiveness of Tally's scheme.
Here it
I
comes.
want to see originality from all three designers. So to test just how creative they can be.
Okay, great. Well, that solves the France issue.
With a raw material to upcycle. 5 red bricks.
we want to really challenge them this time round by giving them something that's not immediately beautiful or useful. It's up to them to make them that way. Hi, Craig.
Are you taking the mic?
You know how it works by now. We want you to be really creative and innovative.
You have 24 hours to turn 5 bricks into something appropriate for the room that we're all going to love and admire.
Yeah, we'll tap, he'll repair, and then we'll coup Lebanon for access.
Realise my room's opulent.
Excellent.
You want to think about that?
Yeah.
Good luck with it.
The judges will closely watch what designers decide to do. And how creative they are will help them decide who's to go through to the next round.
Buckley seems like a real heavy brick. There's some going and not going.
Yeah, I don't think he's got either scoring card, so I guess it's all about tempo. If I can headline socialist governments next turn, that might do the job. Oh no, okay, so he's gonna finish Thailand here as well, yeah. But I retain domination.
Losing out to Alan,
Alright, so let's coup Lebanon.
competition on the brain.
Keeps DEFCON high and hard to coup back. If he's got Europe scoring, then he's done well on tempo.
Yeah, I can't deny I'm worried. I really am.
But we've got a big coup on Thailand if we need it. First day R2. And we've still got Decol if he's not holding it. He's got Europe scoring. Okay, well played.
With her walls painted, cushions complete, and mantelpiece built.
So, Indo-Pakistani war is the only way you can flip Asia. But he's holding it. So let's event Cambridge 5. So he's got Decol. Well played him. He's got Indo-Pakistani war and Asia scoring. He's got socialist governments. I have Arab-Israeli war and 5-year plan. And Formosa resolution. Independent Reds and Truman Doctrine. He's holding NORAD.
Upcycling and upholstering. Still so much work to do before our living room
So I got nuclear test ban and the Cambridge 5 back.
kind of leaving at the end of the project.
Okay, so let's headline the Cambridge 5.
Literally about the chair.
He's eventing NORAD, so he's looking to drop DEFCON.
Got quite a bit of painting and some apologies.
And we know he's not holding any other scoring cards.
In stride. It might not be like that later on.
So let's get a nice big coup off on Thailand.
I'm probably on a little bit of a negative.
Big enough.
Actually, because speaking to the other contestants, they just seem so together and their stuff, what they're doing is amazing. So I'm going to get
So he may event Indo-Pakistani war here,
opulence in that.
but it doesn't make a ton of difference.
Tally's room is a long way off opulent at the moment, but so while her decorator paints a second coat of purple,
Yep.
she's adding glamour to her painted console table.
This is just a little subtle bit of gold, just to lift out the colour. You're going to have so much bling in there, and if you go over the top of the bling, it looks really tacky.
So he's got still no way of dropping DEFCON.
Right amount of class. Tally's back in the room.
And what are the worst things that can happen?
Exactly what I wanted.
We will overprotect Korea against the break.
Oh, when that cream carpet goes in and the champagne on the walls, it's gonna look showbiz.
So Asia's going to score us 8, which is tidy.
Carpet costs nearly a third of her budget, which could be an unnecessary expense.
I was quite happy to keep the carpet, to be truthful with you.
And it's going to take more than a deep pile shag to impress the
I'll hold 5-year plan to be able to ditch Middle East scoring or a unsympathetic scoring card.
These are the furniture. I am sort of tarting them up.
So when you say you're tarting up your painting,
We're up to 8.
It's not just
1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8 in Asia. So Asia scoring is definitely going to score domination for us.
contrasting. I don't want to give too much away. Because that's kind of what you do, isn't it? Breathe life into old bits of furniture.
If we can get
New, that's what I'm
If we can get Muslim Revolution off before he advances. Ah, D-style back again. Okay, so he's getting desperate, doing the desperate tap thing.
Twist on that. They want creativity, they're going to get it slapped in their face.
One creative comeback, a purple stripe.
I'm going to actually go down home and I'm going to...
Foremost Revolution's pretty much nothing. He's going to have to space decal now.
Nothing more I can possibly do than what I'm doing now.
Anne knows there's lots more she can do. Her mantelpiece is getting a coat of paint, and the shelves and helmet are going up.
Mhm.
Great.
But there's no let up for any of the designers. Today they'll all place a visit from their homeowners around the halfway mark, and the prospect is making Anne nervous.
I am a bit anxious about the whole morning because I'm worried that the fireplace might be a bit old.
We'll just space independent reds.
So I'm a wee bit worried about that.
So he's still got socialist governments and Asia scoring, and one other card.
Yes. Yeah. They are in check.
We're effectively hoping he missteps, forgets I'm holding blockade, and I can blockade him AR6. And he doesn't do that. So now we'll get the coup off. Big coup. He gets to break Korea now, it doesn't matter.
It may be a little early to relax, though.
I'm really pleasantly surprised to the way. It is very unsurprising.
And if he doesn't pump it, then we'll repair it. I suppose the issue is until I quagmire him, he's going to keep NORADing.
Anne's next detail may be just too
Need to get into Algeria.
grass.
Is this for a play garden for Lily? That's under the garden seat. So I am literally
Muslim Revolution is a great headline. If we can get it. It's a shame we didn't get D-Col or D-Star, but at least I'm in Panama. We can hope for Junta and Allende.
so that Lily
Portuguese Empire in South Asia, South Africa, unrest, whatever it is.
Tell you what, you're element this time, aren't you? You're element. You're right, you seem very kind of excited.
I am excited.
So do you think I can learn?
Oh, massively. Vertical ascent. Learning curve. Straight up.
There's more to learn for all three designers.
Yep.
The judges have given them 24
Okay, get Fidel, that's nice.
bricks into a
And where does he go?
functional product.
Ah, he tries to realign straight away.
They should be able to rise to the challenge and show they can work with raw materials.
Bonus. So,
Keep a pile of old bricks.
let's...
Alice planning to disguise her
What are we going to do? Yeah, let's ditch blockade with 5-year plan and hope not to get a crappy card. And we're going to put...
I'm not liking it really.
If he wants... He's got socialist governments,
Stuffing a piece of paper
which he's going to want to event and repair. If he realigns, he's the fool.
is a nice idea in.
No, not.
I mean, using a brick as a doorstop definitely works and making people feel
So I suspect we'll get event and repair here.
I'm not over Pinterest one now. I think it could be good Bartelli.
Craig
Yeah.
also flummoxed.
There's not much you can do with 5 bricks, to be honest. So the idea is
Let's force him to repair rather than realign.
together, painted them gone. We're going to put a top on, so it's going to be like a little side table.
I'm just lost for words with Craig. This is really ugly.
So yeah, Muslim Revolution is the ideal turn 4 headline for us, I reckon.
Beautiful. Done.
True to form, illustrator Anne starts
Muslim Rev and a 4-op coup on South Africa.
what kind of thing?
and inspiration strikes.
What I'm thinking of is making this
Okay, moves into Israel. That was wise.
things onto the shelvings here.
We can't headline Mr. Envy because of fear of we will bury you. Oh man, not a lot of nice cards. What are we... it might actually be worth headlining Mr. LMV.
So a mixed review from the judges, but Sophie
Although it's a DEFCON suicide risk, isn't it?
are in the finished schemes.
Very bland. Let's plug it all in. Missile lads.
Traditional toile wallpaper,
Sadat. God, and Panama.
He can't paint. So instead he's getting creative.
EU. Omit Sadat. I tell you what. There is another option. Which would be headlining Panama Canal for the coup target. Korean War, OPEC. What's the 9th? Bear trap. Alright, so let's headline Panama Canal returned to get our coup target off.
Further dampening Craig's
Oh, hello.
bright green paint, which needs, well, dampening down after the client's misgivings earlier on.
It will dry a lot lighter,
Yeah.
but it is quite neon.
I think I'm going to dull it down quite a bit.
It can either look dazzling or it can look like a disaster.
I was going to say, definitely not bonkers. It's going to be one of those two.
Keeping tabs on the competition, Tannis also come to check out Craig's colour scheme.
He's got some options here.
Hello. Oh, wow. Green. Big green. That is gorgeous.
Okay. We'll still do what we're doing, which is a coup on
Yeah.
Venezuela. Okay, so he may break Panama
Personal taste.
and then flip it.
It's a great colour to go with.
The visit may have upped Tannis' confidence, but it's unsettled Craig's.
When Tally came to visit, I didn't sort of feel prepared for it. I felt like I would come across that bit behind and I'm scared that's going to sort of give her a boost. And that's what she's doing. I've got time.
Time is something in short supply for our designers, but not
Right, so we've got a space bear trap.
much on the side.
And we want to try and avoid eventing Sadat.
Harvey was appointed
Well, we accept we event it early and
just 20. Others followed, but
avoid losing Middle East control.
estate. While firmly anchored in the arts and crafts movement, Harvey drew on diverse influences from Tudor timber
Okay, he's stitching a lot of gross cards.
of Arthur Burke,
Nasa Allende. It's a good thing I didn't.
bringing to mind
So we will bury you. NASA Allende de Gaulle. So that isn't, as I call it, an attractive choice of Arsenal. He's failed to capitalise on switching Panama, and he's not lost Lone Gunman or any really bad scoring cards. So, we'll retake Panama,
individual buildings to be uniform, but he didn't want the whole estate,
and we'll push into Israel.
and he pulled it off.
I can now also missile envy with impunity because we will bury you's gone.
And up-to-date elements to fulfill her brief.
So what's the good
So yeah, not a great use of we will bury you in my opinion.
Contemporary, but it's rather nice.
That's alright there.
Right, okay. So that's
So we'll missile envy him so his first nuclear subs headline is a 2-op card.
Yes. Well, if contemporaries now, and
So what are we looking for? Muslim Revolution, Arms Race, Flower Powers, not great. ABM treaties, alright, apart from the trigger. The trigger. Kog'Maw's great. Let's see what we get.
Wanted a paler shade of green. With a visit
If we get Brezhnev, I might space it out.
We've just sort of tried
And of course, if we get Muslim Revolution, I might be able to get Emit off.
to be happy with it. You know the ones who are going to spend all your time in here, having your dinners and stuff. So brilliant. I'm glad you like it.
the paint may be approved, but Craig's boho schemes.
Well, that's not.
Yeah, that's fine. You get everything in.
Don't not believe her.
People are going to be surprised at where sort of what it's going to sort of turn into, really.
Okay, so if he uses that for a coup, I can start to threaten Europe. I need to remember to shore up Poland against John Paul. The first coup should be Panama or Algeria. That's a big coup. Alright. That's rubbish. Don't like that at all. Boy, howdy. Let's do that. No. I'm going to give up the China card. And make him choose both things. I'm not sure that's ideal, but let's go with it. I need to start giving him crisis choices elsewhere. So he'll have another crack at Venezuela. He fails. So we'll pop 2 in Brazil as well. So he didn't want to give me arms race for the 3 VP. And instead he's probably given me more, potentially, in... Although Okay, good. John Paul's gone. Oh boy, that's gross. Alright, we'll resolve the event first. And we'll do that. Basically threatening to come and have a go. It feels like he's got South America scoring, given how much he's obsessing over South America. And now we'll space emit, because I don't want to event emit and lose Lone Gunman, Europe scoring, Central America scoring, potentially Africa scoring. Emit's actually a really gross card here, and obviously one small step is bad for us. So a weak coup on Venezuela, please, here. Okay, I can live with that. I forgot Brezhnev's now in, so space Sadat. Succeed. Bonus to get that. So he may have another crack at Algeria here. No, he did have South America after all. 1 VP. Not worth the fight. Let's see what the shuffle gives us. So Southeast Asia scoring is even. Central America is currently good for me, but not great for me. Lone Gunman might be a shout here, because it's not likely to come back in a hurry. And I can put 1 into Central America and score it. Let's go with that. Cult Rev to re-steal the China card, Southeast Asia, Central America. Camp David. Shuttle dip. So you don't really want to see Junta here, ideally.
I think I've been quite brave about that.
Colonial Rearguards. Ooh. A lot of blue cards. So Space Colonial Rearguards, reluctantly event Camp David. Space Bear Trap, and hope I don't get bloody grain sales and VOA next turn. Presenceless Domination gets me 6 VPs, yeah? Which is not to be sniffed at.
I don't really want to start messing around with the frame. It's such a minute bit. It wouldn't bother me. No. And I'm a bit pedantic, so yeah, I think
Yasuri is kind of a gross headline in Southeast Asia scoring the way it is.
As her homeowner is due any minute. After loving the design on paper, Tally's hoping Dawn will be as dazzled with the real thing.
Okay, so he's going to get a coup off after all. Oh, he may bear trap me.
I call it champagne.
If he does bear trap me, I get rid of Colonial Rear Guards and coup with Lone Gunman. If he coups, obviously, he doesn't get the NORAD bonus, which also suits me alright.
Working away definitely up to 10. Oh, 2 on that one. When you see the homeowner's reaction like that, it's a bit silly. It really
I will it's either a coup of Algeria or an event here.
and what's it for? And at the end of the day, it's to bring a bit of sunshine to someone.
Exactly where you've got it now. Perfect. Yeah.
So let's see. Beginning of turn 5, and he's halfway through his 60-minute clock, but I don't think I'll ruthlessly enforce time. I think we'll just play this game out. He does get the coup off, and it succeeds. Well done him. So he's not holding a scoring card, he's holding Europe scoring as well. That's harsh for him. Europe, Purge, Isuri, Che. South Africa, Willie. One small step. And Comicom. Okay, so let's play the hand out. We wanna drop. He's gonna have to fight for Europe scoring, so let's put one into Central America and score it. So now he has to do something about Europe first and foremost. And obviously we have the advantage of knowing that's what he's got. So spacing Colonial Rear Guards and eventing a Mit's fine now. Because that finishes the game.
I'm absolutely shattered.
All 3 designers have a battle on their hands to avoid elimination.
The list is pretty endless. Just gotta get my button to order. I know one fellow I've got to
So he's got plenty-ish of ops. Red Scare, China, Yasuri. But he starts by spacing. In order to one small step me. Let's Event Culture Revolution take the China card back. Because one small step doesn't get him VPs now. He may use his Suri to take it straight back, but he's not actually resolving the Europe question. If he events your Suri now, he's lost 3 ops that way.
Yeah, it's full on. Full on.
It is going to be a rush. Really hard. It's only going to be 1 more.
He's fiddling while Rome burns here.
At the end of today, Sophie and Daniel will decide which designer will leave the competition.
Quite a lot at stake if you want.
So he's got Che, Yasuri, Comic-Con and Red Scare.
They're going to be even more critical than ever.
It's the final countdown.
It's ground
We want to try and avoid using Camp David.
Soho room as his 3rd coat of green paint goes on the walls.
Never spent so much time painting such a little area. Got the keep the zone, try and get it to dry as quick as we can, and then I'm going to run over it again.
I think I can stay ahead of him in country count. So here comes the initial gambit. To which I riposte.
Cut right through. I'm going to use it nice. Catch it up slightly.
I think I've got him.
How's Craig getting along in his room?
We're seeing him being extremely industrious. There are lots of things that he's making which are not
Holding the China card.
question is that furniture
I think I've got him.
right in this very chic boho room that he's designed?
Thank you.
Anne's garden room is coming alive with all the
Maybe I don't.
and decorative work done. But nothing
It's close. It's close. Comic-Con allows me to overprotect a bunch of stuff, so he can't actually play that. So he's got Che and Yasuri. So I can respond 3s with 2s.
Detail, the cushions and the
He takes the China card back. Wise.
quirky little funny bits happening under windowsills. So yeah, it's still very much detail based.
I probably should use the China card first.
I'm struggling today.
In Tally's glamorous room, she's eking out the very last of her purple paint.
Oh, yeah, that's very well played. Because he managed to tap Germany and Poland. Savvy.
You wanted to see more creativity from Tally. Are we seeing it?
Not yet, if I'm honest. I mean, she's going for a very bold colour scheme. I mean, there's a gold frame around
Yeah,
the
silly of me. Should have used the China card first.
She says she's painted.
Well done, him. Misplay by me.
Obviously, we see that a lot.
Our designers have
Ah, no, he's misplayed.
£1,000 to transform a room each. They've been judged on their presentation skills and had to come up with an innovative way of making 5 bricks fit their scheme. Now they're approaching the end of their projects. For Tally, time is almost up.
I need to get these up in a minute.
But with the judges' concerns about her creativity,
Carpet's lovely, it's perfect, exactly what I wanted.
her finishing touches
I absolutely.
Yeah, so I should be able, I should get to.
must have enough sparkle.
I'll get to about 17. It's not too exciting, I don't think.
I'm out of here.
14, 12, 17. Yeah, give or take.
Really shattered.
Tally's brief was to create a glamorous and decadent.
So we're getting into the next turn.
3 days ago, it was 50 shades of beige with a lackluster.
So yeah, Grain Sales is gone at least. Voice of America is the real problem card.
Now Tally's transformed it with a gold and
But I've got the China card back.
olive accents across the furniture. She's replaced the old carpet, added glitz
Muslim Revolution is pretty much the only card I'd be kind of gutted to see.
Finally, she's attempted creativity with details like her unusual TV surround.
That room is a creative masterpiece. It really is.
Yeah, there are no scoring cards I'm particularly unhappy seeing going.
Creative.
And Flower Power and Quagmire. Flower Power and Quagmire are the big two.
I think the colour, this really rich, dark, aubergine purple and the gold is a winning combination, and it does work. The biggest challenge that Tally had was creating luxury on a shoestring. This doesn't quite make the mark. It's a little empty.
I'm looking, thinking, where has she
No, it
spent
doesn't want
all
any of them.
she's actually spent it
What does he do with Comicom?
and I can't work out why, because the other
Takes both and
So
advances.
maybe it would have been better to invest in one really gorgeous thing. A big chandelier, a really big gilt mirror. But
So we will tap
silk's got a bit of favour.
for domination.
Layering up the texture that's kind of essential to this luxurious look. Now layout I find really interesting because if you remember, it
And
was
he has to give Europe scoring.
around the door and the sofa, and actually this room does flow a lot better.
And also it's rather sociable because you can actually sit on opposite sides and have a nice chat.
As well as their
Then we just have to watch out for him dropping Africa scoring in the headline. So Portuguese Empire crumbles is a good headline. Defectors is still in the deck.
This would stop any door, quite frankly, but yeah, I thought that was
If I'm not seeing any of these, no.
they're never gonna actually
So
work.
Brush War and ABM is still in the deck.
So, you know, nice idea, but doesn't
Is
actually
OG gone?
But I do enjoy, I'm afraid,
Yeah.
boxes and actually
So I got Africa scoring.
I know,
Olympic Games hasn't gone.
I think in the context of the other frames, you know, if it was just on its own, it would look a bit naff, but because she's got the gold frames on either alcove as well, there's a collection, they work. But I'm not wowed by it. I'm not seeing anything here that's wildly creative or new or exciting.
So Portuguese Empire crumbles and a duck and cover coup of Saharan states to move into Nigeria isn't terrible. It just costs 3 VP
how happy the homeowners are with the finish
to try and push for domination.
the judges' final decision.
U2 incident. Pick a time. Go away and leave me alone, Windows.
I'm sorry. It's all right. I've never had you gone. Oh dear. Oh,
Yep.
thank you so much.
Thank you.
Oh, it's amazing.
Right, where was I before Windows rudely interrupted me? Let's plug my cards in. I've got U2 Incident, which is another point. Alliance for Progress. Junta. Junta's another option to drop DEFCON in the headline, of course.
He's relying on the fixtures of
Muslim Rev, which is still kind of attractive.
je ne sais quoi, to bold
Summit.
scheme.
Africa scoring.
Yeah, done.
Kitchen debates. Portuguese Empire. Duck and cover. Those are my 9. So, getting off to space isn't a bad option either.
Craig's brief was to create a multifunctional reception room
Let's headline Junta and get DEFCON down.
in boho with bold clashing colours. 3 days ago it was dark and lacking much vavavoom.
So he's raising DEFCON.
Now it's light and bright. In his bid for boho, Craig's gone eclectic. The green walls and toile acting as a backdrop for his mix of
And because of that and access to Portuguese Empire Crumbles, I might just try and space to win the game on a 50-50. I can afford a bit of tempo lack.
and adapted storage units.
I think I have hit the brief on the head really, but that's up to the judges.
Let's take Mexico because of a lack of access.
I'm shocked.
And we're going to space to try and win the game here.
What's happened?
And it gets there.
What's happened in here?
50-50s.
It's just nothing's going. And, you know, what are these chairs doing next to this mirror?
Alright, well, thanks for watching. Made a pig's ear of it in Europe, but got lucky to snag domination there in the end. So let me know what else I could have done better. And thank you for watching. Next game is on the weekend, I think, after the weekend, against Jimmy.
The connection with the outside of it. I can get that. But it's gone for these stronger queens because it's to do with that Paris boho feel.
But thank you for watching. Do comment freely, and see you next time.